Welcome to Brew and Breakdown. Let's begin. Our game featured today is Catherine. IGN gave this title a 8.8 out of 10. Wikipedia states, Catherine is a puzzle video game developed by Atlus. The game was released for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 in Japan and North America in 2011, in PAL regions by Deep Silver in 2012, and for Windows by Sega in 2019. A re-release with additional content, titled Catherine, Full Body, was released in 2019 for the PlayStation 4 worldwide and for the PlayStation Vita only in Japan, and a Nintendo Switch version released worldwide in 2020. The story follows Vincent Brooks, a man who is beset by supernatural nightmares while torn between his feelings for his longtime girlfriend Catherine and the similarly named Beauty Catherine. The gameplay is divided between the daytime, where Vincent interacts with the characters in a social simulation, and his dreams where he must navigate three-dimensional towers through combined platforming and puzzle solving. The game's ending is affected by choices made by Vincent over the course of the story. Catherine was developed by the same studio behind the Persona series, including producer and director Katsura Hoshino, character designer Shigenori Soejima, and music composer Shoji Meguro. The game began production near the end of Persona 4's development in 2008, with the aim being to create something for a more adult audience. The English localization was handled by Atlus USA. Full Body was developed by Studio Zero, a then newly formed division within Atlus led by Hoshino. The team aimed to expand upon the original, bringing back the original cast while adding a new love interest named Rin, short for Catherine. Reception was generally positive, with critics praising its mature subject matter and gameplay, despite some criticism directed towards its difficulty. The game was nominated for several awards, and exceeded Atlus sales expectations by having sold over 1 million copies worldwide by 2017. Catherine is a cross-genre video game in which players control Vincent Brooks, a man who is tormented by deadly nightmares after becoming involved with multiple women.
The gameplay is divided into two parts, daytime social simulation segments where Vincent interacts with various characters at the Stray Sheep Bar, and nightmare segments where he navigates deadly block towers using a combination of platforming and puzzle solving. The game is split into three modes, the single-player story campaign dubbed Golden Playhouse, and Babel. Multiplayer exclusive Coliseum challenge levels are unlocked after first completing the story. The daytime gameplay has Vincent interacting with his girlfriends and other characters in the Stray Sheep Bar. During dialogue and text segments, Vincent can choose several options to respond. These include standard dialogue options and composing text messages.
During his time in the Stray Sheep, Vincent can purchase drinks which help his navigation of nightmare stages, but also impede his movement if he has too many. He can also play a minigame titled Rapunzel which mimics the gameplay in Nightmares, or listen to a jukebox containing tracks from other Atlus games. Leaving the Stray Sheep will trigger the next Nightmare section. The main gameplay takes place in the Nightmare stages. Vincent must climb towers made of blocks, which Vincent must arrange into a stairway to reach the exit. As he climbs, the tower collapses beneath him, and if he fails to arrange the blocks before the collapse reaches him, Vincent will fall and the game ends. He either restarts from the last checkpoint on the tower if Vincent has a pillow item, or the player must restart the game from their last save. Blocks can be freely pushed and pulled, balanced on the edge of a similar block, and form stairways. In addition to standard blocks, some blocks have additional functions such as springing Vincent higher, and some blocks are lethal traps. Vincent can earn pillows that allow him to retry levels. There are also several items which can be found or purchased in between stages, such as spare blocks, lightning which removes enemies, and energy drinks that allow Vincent to climb more steps at a time. Completing a stage awards a score based on the time completed and items collected. These are posted on online leaderboards accessed from the game's start menu. In addition to the Golden Playhouse mode, Babel mode features 4 large stages playable with up to 2 players, while Coliseum features 2 players simultaneously playing a stage in order to reach the top first. The game has multiple endings depending on the choices made by the player during the course of the narrative. The Decision. Catherine is a mindfully crafted puzzle platformer of a different breed. Brew and Breakdown gives this title 4.5 out of 5 coffee beans.
Sadly, this Brew and Breakdown has come to an end.
Thank you for tuning in to Xbox Intel. Intel next time.